Well, everyone. My name is, Deer with Wings. Get out of my face, Pan, you freak. Why do you guys always stand on top of me? What's wrong with you? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Scythe, and we are back again with some more Trove, and today we're gonna be talking about good old Luxion. Of course, he's back, the garbage man of Trove. Is it going to end up being good items? Is it good items? Is it good items? Is it good items? It's alright, it's not too bad. I gotta swap hubs here. I wish that we could put a Luxion NPC inside our club. Like, wouldn't it be way more convenient if we could just come into our club world and it's like, hey, I'm Luxion. I kind of sell you some stuff, and sometimes it's going to end up being good items, but more often than not, it's going to end up being trash. Anyways, you guys don't need to hear my rants about stupid stuff like this. So Luxion's inventory is not that bad. It's not that great this time. Generally, it seems like they're getting a bit lazier with his inventory, but maybe that's just me. You're still gonna want to check him out though, for sure. Players that are just tuning in and have never seen Luxion before, get yourselves a Golden Horde Dragon Souls, because honestly speaking, they're going to end up being expensive as far as dragon coins are concerned, but you're going to be able to get one of the best starting physical allies in the game by just getting 5 of these bad boys. The brackets means that it's going to end up selling you 15 total, so if you want to get the entire Luxion dragon, it actually sucks. I have a video that already talks about it, because you're gonna have to wait for this guy to visit a lot. Like, it's really ridiculous, because you need to have a whole 100 souls. And you can only get 15 at a time. I wish it was 25 at a time, because then at least you would have to just catch him 4 times instead of a billion times. Anyways, he's selling metamatter once again, so I guess that's not bad. At the least, he just keeps on selling metamatter, which is good for players that are trying to get into the Geode Cave stuff, mostly for the sake of mastery, because metamatter is one of the worst, most time-gated resources in the game to end up grinding for. And then Bound Brilliance, which, I mean, unfortunately, this is probably just going to be the best way to get Bound Brilliance from here on out. The only other area you can get this resource is from the leaderboards, which it's funny enough that this used to actually be something you could end up getting by just periodically logging into the game, and you would end up getting, well, a lot more Bound Brilliance out of these daily login tokens than you do out of being able to buy it from Luxion and getting it from the quest line and stuff, or not the quest, but the leaderboard and stuff like that. Like, I just wish that they would just sell us a lot more of these, or I don't know, because Bound Brilliance is pretty much required for the end game, dude. So then, more important than any of that though, he's got unyielding emblems. You guys are gonna want to definitely invest your dragon coins into these, even if you are just trying to sell them, but it is going to end up being a very useful, if not one of the most useful emblems in the entire game. You pretty much have to use this in Shadow Towers so that you don't get one-shot by everything in Ultra Shadow Towers, and you can end up using this for a lot of U9 and U10 farming and stuff like that, if you're using kind of more of a damage build that doesn't use Death Defying. Like, basically, if you're not going to be using the Death Defying vial, then you're going to be using the Unyielding Emblem ability instead. Otherwise, you can end up surviving without either of them, but you're going to be spamming your pots a lot. Basically, it's going to give you brief invulnerability frames, which is something that Trove should just have in its vanilla, not something that's actually tied to an emblem. But hey, at least it's something that you can end up getting, right? And then the Zealous Emblem, you know, you can use it. I don't really use it for any endgame builds or anything, because generally speaking, you're not going to need that much energy. I mean, I guess if you're just trying to utterly spam your abilities, maybe it could end up being useful. Some people have said that they use this Zealous Emblem for their Neon Ninja builds, which, I mean, if you're doing your Neon Ninja proper, you shouldn't really need to actually deal with the energy, because you're going to be in dungeons fast enough. And if you end up doing your backflipping with your Neon Ninja Rage Speed build on the ground, you're actually not draining your energy. You're going to be regenerating fast enough. But anyways, that's besides the point. And then there's going to be the Steaming Cycle, which apparently this was a daily login item. I honestly don't even remember when we got this, but it's saying it's a login item. I think, oh, actually, yeah, that was from a monthly token. That's what that was from. I don't know why I thought monthly, like when it says login item, I thought it was one of the ones that we had for free in the deals section of the store one day, but no, that's right, this was actually from the tokens. I'm not sure which tokens, but the token boxes are not, whoopsie daisy, not that guy, I had it on my A stage, dum-dum. The token mounts are not actually attainable in any other way, shape, or form. So if you're a mastery farmer, you definitely want to buy this just for yourself. Don't buy extra. I wouldn't recommend it because there's just so many mounts in Trove that there's never really that much of a point in investing in any of these unless it's something really, really cool that people want, like the Skystalker wings. That's something you should definitely invest in, but we'll talk about why in a bit. But something like this where you would be able to argue that, yes, you technically can't get this any other means than getting it from Luxion, and who knows when he's going to end up selling it again because Luxion's inventory is at the whim of the developers. But does anybody actually want this mount? You know, like, do you want it besides getting it for mastery? I'm not saying it's a bad mount by any means. I kind of like it. I like any of the motorcycles where the wheels actually turn, but I just want like a generic dirt bike or something, not these disgusting weird cube bikes that Trove is obsessed with. But I mean, that's just me, because otherwise, you know, I've been around long enough to know the neon bikes were a thing, and always talked about wanting to have wheels actually rotating on the bikes, and now that we actually got it, it's not good enough. No, it's cool. I do like it. I do like the motorcycles. It's probably one of the most generic motorcycles in a good way, just because it makes it so that it's accessible to a lot of characters and a lot of different costume builds and stuff. More particularly, I'd say this would probably work with the Pirate Captain. And then there's gonna be Stormy. Now, fun fact, Stormy was actually one of the earliest mounts that was actually added to the game. It was in the style section, or I think the store used to have a mounts section, and you used to be able to buy this bad boy, I think with qubits. I'm pretty sure. It was such a long time ago though. But now they have since removed Stormy from the store. You can't get him by any other means. He used to end up being in Chaos Chest at some point. I don't know if he's still in Chaos Chest anymore. Somebody confirm in the comments if you've gotten him out of Chaos Chest recently. But otherwise, I haven't seen him for a very, very long time. He's just a generic horse with a big old jaw. And there's something about these horses. Maybe it's just because it's a nostalgia thing for me. Maybe it's because I never really liked the war horse skins. So if we look at the war horse right here, this is what I mean. This is what the game kind of considers like the stallions, right? And they have like a bunch of different reskins of this mount. I don't like it. You know, it having the feet on the ground and not actually having legs. I think these mounts would actually look a lot better if they had legs. So there's just something about Stormy to me that feels like it fits more with Trove than having a generic normal looking horse. But I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just me. And then the Skystalker wings. These are worth picking up, guys. Like, seriously, because these are some of the most disgusting wings in the entire game, but they're extremely rare, and the only place that you can get them is out of Chaos Chests. So the Chaos Chests actually have a couple items that are always in rotation, but they're just that rare to get. There's gonna be the Skystalker wings, there's the Chaos Hound, there's the allies that you can end up getting out of the Chaos Chest Mimic ally, and the Twinkling Tentacle Chest ally, as well as there's like a little eyeball that's got tentacles coming out of it that you can end up getting out of the Chaos Chest as well. And then these wings. And these are going to be items that you will never see come out of a Chaos Chest. So it's worth picking this up, even for yourself, just for the mastery, because that's 100 mastery right there for a set of wings. Even though they're disgusting, they're not centered on your character at all. You can see how gross they actually look. Like, they don't work with many characters in the game. They're high quality enough, which is neat, and I wish that they would animate where the eyes would end up blinking or something, but generally I just don't like bug wings, so I'm not really a fan of them. But it is worth investing in them, I would say, just because I've seen Skystalker wings go up to a pretty decent value, even right now it being at 200k. I mean, that's not bad for 200 dragon coins to trade into 200k, but I would wait, honestly. I've seen them at 300 to 400k as their standard, so I mean, we're talking PC prices. I don't know console prices. Somebody translate it, but anyways, that's gonna do it for me, folks. I think that covers pretty much everything. Oh, pardon me, sorry, I don't know what's going on. It's like I'm sick or something, maybe just because I've been recording so much today. But thanks so much for watching, folks. Really do appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. Unfortunate or fortunate, like, is Luxion's inventory good? I think it's good. It's above average. I'd rate it like a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10 maybe. Maybe an 8, not really though. Most of all, that's just because these Skystalker wings and unyielding kind of take the cake as being the most important things out of this guy's inventory that are also worth investing in to sell to other players. And then all the other stuff is just kind of get it for yourself type of thing, you know? Thanks for watching, though. Very much appreciate it. Don't forget to like, sub, hit that notification bell. And if you want to support me, you can always sponsor the YouTube channel with that join button down below. Buy some of the real life merch, which is in the description, or just check out the link to Gawkbox, which is a way you can donate to me for free. Thanks for watching, though, folks. Sayonara and stay epic.